Good evening and welcome. Tonight we will be going over the history and geography of Carazo in Nicaragua. So you can see based on this map here that we are very near the capital city of Managua. Also very near Lake Nicaragua, the largest lake in Central America. Let's start by zooming out so you can see exactly where we are in the world. Here is Nicaragua. And we are on, you can see Lake Nicaragua here. This narrow strip here between the lake and the Pacific Ocean. Very narrow space, which is one of the reasons why we're on Google Earth and not at my atlas, because this would just be like this big and you wouldn't be able to see anything anywhere. So we're on the tablet. We're going to be on the tablet tomorrow too, because we are going to be in a similarly sized place in Ecuador tomorrow. So be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out. You don't want to miss that one. But let's talk about Carazo. But real quick, let's finish the zooming out portion. Here's Nicaragua. It's really easy to find Nicaragua on a map because you just look for Lake Nicaragua there. And we are bordering Honduras and Costa Rica, narrowing into the Isthmus of Panama here, Central America. All right, Carazo. So this area is very mountainous up here. We can see the Diriamba Highlands, named after the town there, Diriamba, heading down to the sea. These mountains are volcanic, like many mountains in Central America, which creates a lot of things like hot springs, creates earthquakes, seismic activity, volcanic activity. But I don't think there's any actual spewing lava volcanoes in this region, to be honest. I think it's mostly just mountains. Jinotepe is the capital right here. Diriamba and Jinotepe are considered the twin towns up here in the mountains. Let me show you an interesting cultural thing about Diriamba, actually. Gotta find the church here. There's a really neat festival that they hold here. And they wear these really remarkable masks. Oh, I guess it's not in this slideshow. I have to remember which one it is in then. Goodness. Maybe with this one. Public clock, I think it's in this one. Yeah, here we go. They wear these very interesting costumes and masks that look a little hyper-realistic. Oh, I thought there were more. That looks like a Christmas procession right there. Oh, here we go. Very cool hats, bright colored costumes, and yeah, can you see the masks there? It's very interesting. I'm gonna flash some pictures from Google of more pictures of the costumes there because they're really neat, and I don't think there's enough pictures here that really show that, but that was the most interesting fact that I found. Let's look at Jinotepe. Here in Jinotepe, obviously the church being the main center of town, like most areas in Central America. Definitely established by the Spanish during their period of colonization. Here looks like it looks like an Orthodox church, to be honest. The onion domes there. But this area had and still has a very large indigenous population. The pretty beta fish. The population here really grew from the more Mayan cultures a bit farther north, trickled downward, settling here in the mountains and creating their own cultures, traditions. But like in terms of history, let's just get that over with because I didn't really find much about the history in this region. I found a lot of sources saying there was a lot of violence during the Sandinista period. And also, I'm going to link my Nicaragua playlist up there if you want to learn more about that time period. I tried to find more information about that event in this region and could not find it. So, okay. Just know that there was a lot of fighting and conflicts during that time in this region, as there were in many other parts of Nicaragua. As we go further south, we have this, hold on. Let's learn the trick. There we go. This beautiful refuge area. Today, pretty. This area is mostly known for coffee. You can see some livestock there as well. But a lot of sources I read said that, oh, look at the piggy, said that this is a big coffee producing region. Oh, there's baby turtles heading out to the sea. Yeah, this refuge stretches from the mountains down to the foothills all the way to the beaches here. What an interesting tree. Huh. Those are the weird shaped branches. Little birds there. It looks like a big motorcycle. I don't say gang, but like group. Having an outing on their motorcycles. Let's take a look at the beach here. There's lots of beaches along here. Beautiful. And not really known for as a very beachy place, but beaches are here nonetheless. Here's another one over here. This is a little hotel there is where that looks of it. And yeah, that is pretty much this region. It is mountains, it is coffee farms, and it's the beach here along the Pacific Ocean. Having a splash down there. So yeah. I'm trying to remember, because a lot of these don't have photos attached to them. You know what? This would be a good opportunity to show you the new features. Just have to remember how to pull them up. Wasn't this? No. Oh, goodness, stop. Slow down there. Maybe it's this. Yeah. So look, they've added all of these new layers that you have to pay for, lots of them. But like, we don't need to see EV charging stations, right? All right, not this one. Nope. Okay, I don't remember how to do it now. Oh, darn. It wasn't this, was it? It was this. Oh. So, we can look at photos. And it'll pop up where people have taken photos. It looks like here there's a waterfall. Let's explore. Look how neat that is. Very helpful. Look at that beautiful waterfall. They're getting very splashed there. So yeah, the update is really pretty. The update added a lot of flaws to Google Earth, but it added this feature, and I really like it. I just had to remember how to turn it on. Look how lovely you can walk across it. Maybe have a seat and feel the water. Oh, there's zip lines too over it. You can go kayaking too by the looks of it. Have a nice time at this waterfall. Yeah, they're going kayaking. This guy doesn't look too sure about it. But off he goes. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's having the best time. Everyone else looks very pleasant. She looks a little shell-shocked, but she's a little... Yeah, lovely waterfall right there. How nice is that? Let's see what else we can find. I don't get to talk about Nicaragua often, so I want to make this last as much as possible, but I don't have much else to say. How about high up here in the mountains? That looks like the ocean right there. This looks like a little farm. Yep. I wonder what that could be. Maybe some kind of vegetable. I'm not sure. What else can we see? What's this? This looks like a school. And how about down here? What else can we find? How about this? Just the road. Yeah, not much else to say here. It just seems like a very quiet area of Nicaragua, which there are places in Nicaragua that aren't very quiet, so that's kind of refreshing, isn't it? What's this? 2 pictures here. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? That's very lovely. Alright, let's turn off the little feature here. Turn off the photos. And let's look at, how about this finca? So we had the video. Sorry that it was a short one. Oh, there's not a lot of pictures of this finca. How about whatever this is? Oh, this has a lot of pictures. And it's very beautiful. So yeah, let's end the video here. I'd like this to go on longer, but there's just not a lot of pictures happening here. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, tomorrow's video will be like this, but in Ecuador. But I have a whole bunch of videos to show you on Google Earth there, and they are gorgeous. You'll see the Paramo there, so be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out. I feel like we all have a relative like this guy. If you are still awake watching this, which most likely you are because this was a short one, please hit that thumbs up button and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I do hope that you found this video to be relaxing and educational. I hope you learned something. And I hope that you have a good